Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and just stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching, email coaching, small group coaching, as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about your specific person manifestation and why you should never worry about it manifesting or not. We're going to talk about how you're energetically connected with your specific person at all times, 24/7. And so because of that, if you do the inner work, if you shift your perceptions, if you shift yourself, there is no choice for your manifestation but to come and materialize in the 3D. So this is what I'll be discussing on today's video. Stay tuned. So what I wanted to remind you guys in this video is that we are all energy. Everything around us is energy. This is scientifically proven. Science has proven that all of us and everything else around us that might look and seem solid is actually all energy. It's 99.9999% energy. So this chair I'm sitting on, that is 99.9999% energy. You see me as a person talking to you on YouTube. If you saw me in person, you would see a person with hair, with a face, with a body, and yet I am 99.9999% energy because this is what my cells are made of. And this is scientifically proven, you guys. These mason jars with the pretty flowers that I have behind me, they seem pretty solid, right? And yet they're 99.999% energy. So essentially, this is our whole world. This is what our whole world consists of. We are all energy. And we're exchanging energy and transmitting energy and operating at the energetic level without realizing 24/7. Every day, 24/7, 365 days a year, we are operating on the energetic level. We are all energy. What does this mean about you and your specific person and your manifestation of them? No matter the situation, that includes situations where you're in no contact, situations where they've blocked you, situations where they might have said they don't want to talk to you again, they hate you. Situations where they might be with a third party, situations where you might be friends with benefits, situations where you're long distance, and any other kind of situation. You are still energetically connected with your specific person 24/7, no matter what, and there is nothing that can actually break that connection. That is also the whole concept of quantum entanglement that has been investigated in quantum physics, has been explained through quantum physics. This is all we are. At our cell level, and we're all made of cells, we're all made of atoms, we are made of energy. We are 99.99999% energy. So we're all connected at the energetic level. And this is why telepathy works. This is why thought transmission works. This is why manifesting works, both on people and on things that look inanimate. Because we're all operating at the energetic level and our energies are intertwining. Our energies are mingling together 24/7. So when you start being doubtful about your specific person, when you start wondering if your manifestation is going to work, especially in situations where, for example, you haven't talked to them in a long time, or maybe you're blocked, or maybe you're in no contact, or maybe they're long distance, maybe they're seeing someone else, whatever the situation might be that you see as a big obstacle, and it makes you worry and it makes you doubt, don't doubt because they're still energetically connected to you. And there is no way ever where they cannot be energetically connected to you. They're always energetically connected to you, just as you are energetically connected to them. All the time, 24/7, every single day. What this means about your manifestation on a more practical level is whatever you're doing on the energetic level within you, with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your assumptions, with your beliefs, with the energy and the vibe, if you will, that you're exuding, they are receiving it because they are connected to you. They are quantum entangled to you. So if your dominant energy is, we are together, we love each other, they love me, they want me, they're choosing me, and you're feeling chosen, you're feeling wanted, you're feeling loved, you exude that energy of the person who knows they are loved by their specific person, who knows they're wanted by their specific person. You match that energy, okay? That is what you exude, that is what you transmit to them on the energetic level, on the subconscious level. And that is what they're receiving from you. And that is what they're going to match. Which is why your manifestation is guaranteed. And this is why we say you're not separate from your specific person. You are always 24/7 energetically connected because both you and them are all energy. You're essentially all energy. You, them, and everyone else. So as long as you're doing the inner work, as long as you're matching your energy with the energy of that person who is wanted and loved and chosen, your specific person has to match that energy. So there is no reason for you to worry about anything. The only question is how it's going to unfold, how it's going to manifest, and when. We don't know these things. We don't try to control these things because these come from our higher selves. Our manifestation comes from our higher self. Okay, so there is no point in us trying to control and micromanage how it comes about and when it comes about, because we only mess things up usually when we try to do that. So we don't know the how and we don't know the when, but we know that once we match that energy, once we match that state, once we match that vibe, once we align with that, that's it. We are living in the state, we are living in the end, we're living in the wishful field. And that is what our specific person is receiving from us on the energetic level. So there's no way your manifestation is going to fail. There's nothing to worry about. Align yourself with the reality that you want, the version of reality that you want. And your person who is always quantum entangled to you, who is always energetically connected to you, there is no other way, is going to match that energy, is going to mirror that energy back to you. They're going to feel the same way. Because this is the energy you're sending their way, they're receiving it, and they're mirroring it to you. And again, this is why, you guys, circumstances don't matter. This is exactly why circumstances don't matter, because you never stop being one with your specific person. You are never separate from your specific person. We are all energy and we're all connected and interconnected on the energetic level. So even if you don't talk to them, even if you haven't talked to them in months or in years, they are still receiving your energy. Even if they said before that they hate you, that they don't want to talk to you ever again, that they don't want to see you ever again, even if they blocked you, guess what? They're still receiving your energy. Even if they're seeing someone else, they're still receiving your energy. So if your energy is actually aligned with what you want, they have no choice but to, sooner or later, mirror that back to you. That is how it works. That is how the universe works. This is law. And I'm talking even from personal experience here. I have experienced that so many times with so many people in so many different circumstances and situations. I'm convinced this is how it works. And now we also have the scientific backing telling us that this is how it works. This is how the world works. We're all energy. And this is why we get to manifest the weirdest things, things that even seem impossible to the rational mind. And yet we do it because at the end of the day, we're all energy, and everything around us and everyone around us is energy. You guys, I have the personal example, actually multiple examples, of ex-boyfriends coming back to me every single time when my energy shifted. And those boyfriends we could have been in no contact with. Those boyfriends, we may not necessarily be seeing each other. They didn't know what was happening in my life. Every time I would move from the heartbreak of a breakup to a more calm energy, an energy of I'm moving on with my life, maybe even I would have met someone else, someone new. Once my energy would shift from something obsessed, something heartbroken, something really, really low and sad, to something that was more calm, more confident, something like I'm moving on with my life, or maybe even I'm interested in a new person now, every single ex of mine would come back. Every single one. And of course, at the time, I didn't realize why. I didn't understand why. I noticed it at some point because it was happening so much. It had happened several times and I didn't know why it was happening. It was a little curious. It was a little funny. So I made an assumption out of it that they always come back. So of course, then I strengthened my assumption, not knowing what I was doing, applying the law. So I formed an assumption out of that. But even before the assumption was formed, they were coming back every time I was shifting my energy. And I kept saying, why do they always come back when I get over them? Every single time, you guys. And now I know why. Back then, I didn't know why. They didn't necessarily know what was happening in my life. Maybe we hadn't talked in months. In some cases, we hadn't talked in like a year and a half or so. And they still came back when my energy shifted. Why? Because they were still energetically entangled with me. I was still energetically entangled with them. We were feeling each other without knowing it. Subconsciously, on the subconscious level, on the energetic level. And once my energy shifted, their energy shifted to match mine. And then all of a sudden, they wanted to come back to me. And none of the things that they had said before even mattered. They didn't even remember them. At some point, I was with someone who we broke up with because we were going to go long distance, because I was going to go abroad to study. So he didn't want a long distance relationship. Well, once my energy shifted, once I stopped being obsessed with that relationship, once I moved on, once I started looking forward to my life abroad and my studies abroad, he came back and all of a sudden he didn't mind having a long distance relationship with me. I didn't take him back at that point, but I'm telling you, I'm just illustrating an example that it doesn't even matter what they have said in the past, because what they have said in the past matched who you were energetically in the past. Now that you're a different person, now that your energy has shifted, you are someone new, they are someone new. Because they're matching your new version by becoming a new version themselves. So I'm telling you guys, and believe me, you are always 24/7 energetically connected with your specific person. You are all energy, they are all energy, they receive your energy. So there is no way your manifestation is going to fail. All you need to do is align yourself, align your energy with the energy of the person you want to be. Everything else after that is guaranteed. It's promised, okay? It's going to happen. Mark my words, it's going to happen. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.